So this is the Epson EB-X49. Out of the box, you get the remote, a 1.5 HDMI cable, both manuals, a CD manual and a hard copy manual, and then the Epson itself. It's a nice portable EB-X49 projector. So this projector has 3,600 lumens, a contrast ratio of 16,000:1, a HDMI port, USB, LAN, VGA, and it has the correct corner correction option. This projector can project up to 300 inches of screen. Of course, this has to be ideal conditions. There has to be ideal conditions for you to achieve that 300 inches. One thing about projectors, hazipendi mwangaza. So mwangaza mingi, the more light there is, the more the image, the worse the image quality you'll get. This is because projectors utilizes what we call a bulb to do the projection. And these bulbs is what is measured in lumens. So for this model, it's quite, if you compare it to the CW01, which is a 3,000 lumens, and this is a 3,600, this one tends to do better even in well-lit conditions. Notable features of this projector is, like any Epson projector, it has this mute design where this slider where ina mute the image. So at the back tukona the USB port. So this is the USB port. This port inatumianga, you can use it to power an extra device, peripheral device that you've connected to projector, because it pulls out a 5 volts out. And it is also used by the LPAP series, dongle series. So this Epson EB-X49 uses the LPAP 11, which when you connect to this, you can project. The LPAP 11 is better than the LPAP 10 because it utilizes the 5G network. It's a 5 gigahertz dongle. And then we have the USB-B. So this you can use the printer cable to project the projector. We have the LAN cable. You can network your projector on your area network. For places, institution where you have many gadgets, you can, very ideal watu wanafanya networking, you know what I'm talking about. Being able to put your projector on the network and actually access settings on it. Then you have the VGA, a good to have port, but most even your projectors are phasing out because inakuja kupitwa na wakati. So you have HDMI, because I've interacted with this projector. This is the newest 2024 version, but I think the earlier versions had 2 HDMI ports. I might be wrong, but I'll check that. So the reason why we don't have 2 HDMI ports is, like, for example, when you install a projector in a classroom, and right now you want to do wireless projection on this projector and a HDMI cable for redundancy, but you have only one port. So unless you run the VGA cable, you cannot be able to have redundancy. So Epson projectors with 2 HDMI ports are better than one. So actually this space, but we'll see. So we also have the video and audio, an audio one in, another VGA and its audio, and then RS-232. This is mostly for upgrading the software version, and then the monitor out. So this monitor out acts as a splitter. You can have a VGA in, and you can daisy chain these to another projector using the monitor out. Also you have the audio out. If you have audio in using the HDMI, the speakers on this thing will be the ones giving you audio. But if you have external speakers, you have 2 options. Either connect to the laptop directly to an external speaker, or hardwire to now you are installed some system. I find it very ideal for institution where they have things with sound. And instead of connecting two cables to the laptop, audio comes from the laptop to your projector, and then you have it out using the audio out.